Guys, welcome to Built Different. Today we're going to do one of my favorite core exercises for shoulders, dumbbell press. And I want to share with you guys a little bit of my process when we do dumbbell presses and some of the things that I like to think about when I approach it. I think a dumbbell press is a core activity for any shoulder workout. If you guys have followed me and seen some of my other videos, I talk a lot about these lateral raises that we do for lighter weights to really target the different areas of the muscle group on your shoulders for your caps. This shoulder press workout with the dumbbells I think is crucial because it kind of engages more or less, yeah, it hits your front and your side, but it's more of an overall type pressing exercise that you can do. And I think from a foundational perspective, it's crucial that you do it the right way, with the right form, with the right mind-muscle connection, and that'll help you not only with the longevity, but will help you with risk mitigation for injury and also allow you to really grow in that area because the caps and the broadness of the shoulders give us that V look that we all crave. Now, I've set up the bench. I want to show you guys. I've set up the bench a little bit on an angle, and I do that purposely because it allows me to have a little bit more freedom when I'm sitting down. And what I also have a tendency to do, I don't know if you guys can see this, I'll lift it up. I raise this part up just a little bit because it kind of keeps me in place when I'm doing the exercise. The other thing I talk about, and I go over with you guys, is I like to walk the rack. And what I mean about walk the rack is like I'll go up a little bit in the weights as I do the shoulder press, depending upon how I'm feeling, but I'll walk my way up to different weights and then get to a place. So long as I can do 12 to 16 reps for the set, I'll walk my way up. And that's how I want you guys to approach it as well. If you have to stay at a certain weight to get that 12, to max out at that 12, that's fine. But that's my approach too. I like to kind of move my way up the rack. So let's start. I kind of warmed up already with regard to my shoulders. So let's start. And what I'm going to show you guys is a little bit of a trick that I tend to do when I do shoulders. Now, number one, with regard to shoulders and with regard to even the grip, right? And I've talked about this before. I have a tendency to hold the grip this way. And I do that over the years because it really allows me to place the dumbbell on my hand like a shelf. So it's like my hand acts like as a shelf, so I can kind of really focus on moving up and down with my elbow and my arm as I'm engaging my shoulder. I feel for whatever reason when I turn my thumb and I go out like more, out a little bit more here, I have a tendency more or less to be a little bit more parallel with the bar, with the dumbbell back here on my shoulder, and I don't like that feeling. In fact, when I move it over here, I'm able to even move my dumbbell out a little bit more, and this is how I like to do the presses. Especially if you guys got rotator cuff issues or something going on with your shoulders, and we all do. Guys over 40, we all have issues, right? So for me, I don't like it back here because it's awkward. It stretches me back here and I don't feel like I'm in the optimum place. When I move it over this way and I have it more at an angle, I'm able to better control it, and I'm also engaging my shoulder area in a good way. So I find doing it that way. You guys got to figure out what works best for you, but I will tell you for purposes of approach, if you're back too far here when you're doing it, like think back in the day when you're doing the barbell presses, and that's why I can't stand the barbell presses. You're stuck in a motion area back here. You'll be like this with the barbell, and you're stuck going back and forth in this one area. When you move out here, you're able to better control it and really feel it as you're doing this exercise. And I'll even show you guys with these bars that I have that you guys have asked me about time and time again. I can show you with the barbell what happens. So if I had the barbell and I was doing the shoulder presses back here, what happens? It kind of puts you in this position where it's somewhat awkward to go back and forth with this. And for me personally, I feel a stretch back here when I'm doing it and awkwardly going back and forth. And even if you do it in the front, I mean, the front's not as bad, but when you go back here to do that exercise and stretching you out, I don't think it's conducive for us as guys that are older to work that area for the shoulder, especially if you're dealing with partial tears, arthritis, a lot of different issues over there. So you got to be aware of how you're going to approach things. So for me, again, I'm starting out with 10 pounds and we're going to go work it. And guys, we kick it up, right? Depending upon what the weight is, we kick it up. So for me, my thumbs are on the outside and I'm going to do these exercises. The guys will edit as we go through this because I'm going to do at least 4 sets, show you guys my approach as I go through this whole thing. And I don't lock out, as you guys know. I'm always checking myself in the mirror as I go through this. And my first set will usually be at least 16, sometimes maybe 18 reps as I'm trying to really get in a warm-up phase where I'm engaging, get my mind set, focused, getting in that zone of clarity that we all want, that zone of discipline as we're focused on our shoulder area and the muscle that we're working. I'm leaning back, my back is against the bench, I'm feeling comfortable, I'm really engaged and locked in. And as I'm talking to you guys, and I don't know how many reps I'm doing here, but as I'm talking to you guys, I can feel the blood pumping in here, and I'm really starting to feel that zone feeling that we all want to get into. And again, you guys are going to have to figure out what works best with your bodies as far as the approach and lifting the weight, because you can't always do it the way it's supposed to be done from the standpoint of the motion, because we are built different, right? In other words, we have to accommodate for our body types as to what works best for us. But at the same time, we obviously want to be as efficient as possible in targeting the muscle area. So it comes down to the approach and that mind-muscle connection in order to subjectively work yourself into getting into that zone and engaging in the proper range of motion for your particular body type to be successful. And that's what I talk about with you guys. We talk about this mind-muscle connection, the clarity, the discipline, leaning into that aspect of the approach when working out in that zone that is subjective to you guys. And that's gonna help you get so much farther along in your longevity goals and in your optimum health, because you're gonna be accelerating in the aspect of your mental clarity associated with the exercise. All right, so we're going up. Walk the rack, guys. That's what I do, right? We walk the rack. Not so high, but we walk the rack. I'll go to 15s. I did 10s, I'll go to 15s. You guys will be like, wow, you wanted to do 50s, 60s. Yeah, I could do 50s or 60s, but I don't want to do 50s or 60s. I want to get myself in a good place, get a good pump, get a good burn, get a good feeling, and get myself in the zone that I want to be in. All right, here we go. And maybe I'll do 6 sets. We'll see. As you can see, guys, I let the weight come down here and I'm feeling it, and then I'm going up, pushing it up. I'm letting the weight come down here, I'm feeling it come down and go up. Don't allow yourself to just throw the weight up. Make sure when it's coming down, you're actually controlling that weight, and you're gonna feel that stimulus on your cap. You're gonna feel that, and that feeling is what'll take you to that clarity zone and that discipline zone we talk about with the mind-muscle connection. When you're holding that weight, yeah, pushing it up, but when it comes down, holding it down, don't let it just drop, holding it down and controlling it, you're working the muscle in much more efficient manner than if you just throw it up, throw it up, throw it up. Think about that. Dorian, a lot of the guys talk about that too with regard to the approach. So, all right, let's go. And I don't like to stop, guys, right? 30, 45 seconds max as we do this circuit. All right, I'm gonna walk the rack, we're going up. All right, let's go. All right, we'll go to 20s. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Thinking about keeping my shoulders back, my blades back there against the bench, in a controlled fashion as I'm lifting the weights up, feeling the weight as it comes down and back up, and really stimulating my shoulder area. I don't know how many I did. Again, trying to do at least 12 to 16 reps of this particular exercise. And one of the things, guys, I also want to share with you is, and I've talked about this as well as we walk the rack up, if you feel like you're on your third set or your fourth set and you're struggling a little bit and you really, you want to really get up, you want to go up those 5 pounds or maybe those 10 pounds and your ego's telling you, oh, you need to go up in that weight. Check yourself. We don't need the ego. The other thing we're focused on is we want to get at least 4 to 6 sets, right? So you may have to say to yourself, you know what? I'm sticking with this weight. I'm going to do it again. And then you do it again for that 12 to 6. You may have to do it, your third through your fifth set may have to be the same weight. But if you get 12 out of it, that's good. And you're going to feel that, rather than put yourself in a position in which you can't get 8, because that's not what you want to do. You want to be able to, at a minimum, get at least 12 reps from your set when you're doing this exercise. All right, so I'm going to pop it up. I feel okay. I'll go up 5 pounds to 25s. And we'll see how we're doing. Here we go. Again, outside with my thumb, I pop up the weight this way. That's also helpful because you don't want to strain yourself when you're lifting up the weight, because you could really tear or hurt yourself with your shoulders because it's an awkward position with the dumbbell. Here we go. All right, get locked in and set. Here we go. I think I did 7 there. One of the things I do want to share with you guys, just another trick that I do when I'm looking in the mirror as I'm doing this exercise, is when I'm in this position here and I go up and I come down, I'm looking at my elbow, I'm looking at my arm as I'm coming down, and I try to stay right about here with the dumbbells by my ears. I don't like to go down this far. It's too much to go down there. There's no reason. You can maintain that contraction right about here with that exercise with the dumbbell and back up. And I don't lock out either. I get up to about here and back down to here. People say, well, you're not doing full range of motion. I don't have to do full range of motion. I'm engaging my shoulders. I can feel it, and it feels really good. And I'm in that zone back and forth. You guys got to get to a place where you're confident and feeling where you are in the whole range of motion for the exercise, where you're truly optimizing the whole process down and up, and you're in a place in which you feel comfortable and locked in as you're doing that exercise based on your own physiological being, how your body is set up, based upon built different, where you are with your shoulders and your body type in order to do the exercise correctly. Just something to think about. All right, so what did we do? We did 10s, we did 15s, we did 20s, we did 25s. Can I go to 30s? Can I go to 35s? I'm gonna do 30s, and then I think I'm gonna be done with this one at 30s. We'll see. I don't know. I may feel good. We'll see. I don't know. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. All right, that was good. I'm feeling strong today. I could probably go up more. Another one up to 35s. I don't know, maybe even 40s. I don't know. At the end of the day, guys, you've got to check your ego. You've got to consider how you're feeling. Maybe, the day before you had a tough, shoulder workout, or the last time you did shoulders, you had a tough shoulder workout. Maybe yesterday you did chest and you're not feeling it. Maybe you did arms. Who knows what it is? There's no rules with regard to the approach, so long as you're thoughtful of the mind-muscle connection and you're taking advantage of the fact that you're focused on doing the exercise correctly with the proper range of motion, but your ego's in check. So you recognize that if there's a pain point or something going on with the particular exercise, you're gonna back off. There's no reason for you to fight through that pain barrier, because at the end of the day, your body's telling you something, and if you're in pain, you need to stop doing a particular exercise or a proper movement, okay? It's just common sense. But you hear these young guys all talk about, I'll work through the pain, no gain. Yeah, no pain, no gain is everything's relative in that regard. When we're older guys, we know when there's a pain point in relation to a weight point or just doing the exercise and being exhausted. The specific pain, which of course is subjective, we know our bodies, we don't want to harm ourselves or hurt ourselves because our ego is telling us to lift something, to continue to lift something, get through it, get that set done, get through it. It's nonsense. We're older, we got to focus the right way, lift the weights properly, control it, mind-muscle connection, and we're going to have a maximum benefit from it. All right, we're going to go one more and then we're done. All right, let's go. Here we go. If you guys are following me or checking, these are 35s now. So we're gonna do 35s. Here we go. Up. There we go. Now this is another thing I do sometimes when I'm feeling good. I'll drop down and now I'll go right to 25s, right after that 35, because I'm in the zone and I want to finish strong. And I can feel my shoulders are starting now to really go into that mode that I'm craving. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not in pain. I'm working it. And I'm going back down to 15s. I'm gonna finish up with 15s. What a pump, guys. Try it out, guys. I'm telling you. I mean, my shoulders are feeling really good. The way I approach it, guys, and the way you guys have to focus on approaching your workouts, I stress this time and time again with you guys. You've got to connect the exercise with your mind. You've got to connect the muscle with your brain and focus on what you're trying to do with no distractions, no phone, no bullshitting back and forth with people talking. It's staying in that little zone and working out in that zone. And in a short period of time, you'll be so much more efficient and you'll enjoy the gym. You'll get in, you do your thing, and you'll get out and you'll feel so good about it. It's all about the approach. And I walked the rack, go up the rack, then I went down a little bit because I felt good and I wanted to show you guys my approach on how I do things. So this is what it's all about. I hope you guys enjoyed this one on shoulders. Like, subscribe. The school community is continuing to grow. It's unbelievable. We have almost 400 members in the community. We've hit over 50,000 on YouTube. I'm starting to do my webinars. I'm going to be doing some Q&As. Our premium tier program is also in line now. So if you guys want additional access to me and the school community, check it out. We're going to be there for you as we build this thing out. The website and the Shopify, I've got merchandise coming. Some of you guys have asked about hats. You've asked about merchandise. We're going to have that in place soon. Supplements. I'm working on supplements as well with my wife, obviously, Elite Medical. She's in functional medicine. She's certified. She's the one that'll help me with different things to help guide us. And we've got a lot of things coming, guys. I appreciate all your support. I'm here for you. Send me the DMs, send me the questions. Remember, we're built different.